right in the middle. I got it easy, then middle, then hard. I mean, easy, middle, easy. Cause I got a streak where I gotta play Twan, TA, Rockdale, and Live Boy. I think. But then it's turtles all the way for the rest. Everything is turtles.
I mean, motherfucker got a record already?
Yeah.
They bucking at y'all.
Hey, Kingblue, what's the hold up?
Damn. Who downstairs? Them damn girls?
Kingblue, is you still here?
Huh?
I'm about to get mad.
Alright.
Man, motherfucker already had me over a whole hour.
So how many times you gonna score this week?
Man, I'm shooting for 60.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna send that.
Yeah, man. Body that nigga.
I'm gonna send that motherfucker the invite.
Oh, shot, man, man. You
Get
did
up
body
right
that.
shit.
You did body up.
Y'all still playing?
Hell yeah, I'm playing. I ain't, what else I'm gonna play?
No, I was saying, cause I died. I was saying we got still
We started over now.
He ain't gotta send an invite. I'm gonna send him the fucking invite. He only making it harder for himself.
That Kingblue let me know if now I'm going to bed. What's that about? Yeah. I'll tell you, I done fucked my shoulder up.
Then he go send the invite.
What you doing, short man?
When I end up running into
Hey, don't leave. Stay in your broadcast.
pole, some shit like that, boy. That shit. Fuck my shit up. I feel like that. A pitcher. Like I've been throwing fucking baseballs all day. For real, my shit is sore.
Man, he's stupid, man.
For a second, thinking it ain't shit. Boy.
Why the fuck did he leave his session for, man?
I'm about to start game prepping for Dre.
Yeah, I'm off here too, watching. I'm about to break out the game.
I'm about to put me together a game plan.
What you talking about, Vito? What game plan? What game plan you doing?
See, what I'm about to do to Dre is...
Oh, next game.
Yeah, I got a bye week tomorrow, so tomorrow I'm gonna put together me. I'm gonna start tonight. I'm actually watching my game film from early. Then I'm gonna put together a game plan. What I'm gonna do to get some.
I did so bad against this nigga, bro. The nigga confidential gotta get beat. I gotta put up 50 on those niggas.
Who you play next?
Confidential.
So you gonna play at the event?
I'm trying to. They no telling. This the last game?
Potentially.
I need my gangster man back. My nigga to get mad. My nigga man, he'll send all you niggas shit. Fuck all your niggas. Yo, baby, have been good all year today. I give it to you, baby. I don't know what happened, baby, but you have been a changed man over here. That's big facts, baby. Boy, me and baby beef.
Hey, what color you got on, bruh?
This the only year we never had no problem. I have no problems with baby this year.
Kingblue, what color you got on?
I give it to him now. I don't gotta even do that. I ain't getting no force losses since long time. I fucks with everybody because everybody know what it do. I fucks with them.
Alright, good. Stay in that color.
Especially my nigga Face. Me and my nigga Face got our little situation over with. Me and that nigga ain't had words since. I love it. That nigga even said to my friend request, I feel special. Shit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we'll see a team that can get it done on the ground. The Chiefs lead the league in rushing TDs, and they'll go up against the Lions, who will need to be stout up front.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Wiggles free, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
It's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams who say, well, I'll worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL, and Detroit struggled doing that.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilkins, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's got some space here. Good footwork at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there off the option. 43 yards on the ground. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. The give to the fullback on the dive. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, And on that play he did, so you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
And now a carry here for their fullback. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's the fullback with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. A try here for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Wilkins. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. To throw on 3rd down, Wilkins. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now a handoff looking right. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Off the play fake. Wilkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Looking to throw. Wilkins. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No. On that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Here we go now. 3-19. Operating from the gun. Wilkins. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And out come the Chiefs now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 34 yards there on a 1st down.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. To throw on 2nd down. Wilkins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Wilkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And this one will be brought back to the 22. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's got room. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles. But you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. It's the fullback, becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Around the NFL, they're in the 2nd in Philly. And the Falcons have opened up the lead there to a couple of scores. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilkins. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And a throw right sideline is complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And some room to roam now. And now look at him go. 30, the 20. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Around the NFL, they're in the 2nd in Philly. And really pouring it on now are the Falcons. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And Detroit getting set to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. From the gun, Wilkins. Throwing right, and that's complete. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A final shot before break. Wilkins going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking. A lot of times, their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilkins. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Back to throw. Wilkins. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Second down now after the pass completion. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw on second down. Wilkins. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
They're going to look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Detroit! And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. On 1st and 10. Wilkins going to throw deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Off-play action. Wilkins. And he comes back with 1 complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 3rd down, Wilkins. And this is going to be incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get 1st downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Detroit! Detroit! Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big-time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
Second down following the run. Detroit! Room here to run. Space to run past the 20. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So now it's first and goal.
Leopard! Set! 3-19!
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Elsewhere, a third-quarter score. And really pouring it on now are the Falcons. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And they'll go on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. Well, other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilkins. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. It'll be a gain of 16 and give them a first down as well. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Off the play fake. Wilkins. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Off play action. Wilkins. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And fights through one man. Now he's flushed out left. And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm mad as hell, man.
It's a very one-sided affair. We reached the point in the broadcast for United.
Because they just let this nigga score, bro.
About that because we're trying to keep people around. We don't want to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us.
It wasn't a drag route he scored off of.
That's what you get. big time.
Who are we talking to?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have
He ain't score off no drag route.
I was saying it, but when he did that play action and threw it.
Nah, he's supposed to have been sacked. He's supposed to have been sacked.
In the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Second and short.
Like, this nigga so shitty. Nah, he ain't supposed to got in that motherfucker. Oh, he stripped me.
He lost the football. It's loose. And this is
He stripped me.
out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
He stripped me. He stripped me naked.
Nobody did me like that. Tato, that's how Tato got his only score. He stripped me at the goal line.
I'm sorry, I ain't get to put up my 60 points, man. I gotta put up at least 50.
They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Oh, they let that nigga. Oh, they let that nigga. Oh, get first down.
That one good for 7 that time. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Good first down. Y'all see the hard work right there?
Need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This nigga bomb, man.
Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ah, you bomb ass nigga.
Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to him because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This nigga ain't even running motherfucking route. There we go. There we go, my nigga.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the back.
Bye-bye. There we go, my nigga.
It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And
just have fun with niggas like him.
Can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This motherfucker milked the shit out of that damn clock. Boy, I was Saudi.
They just add on to their big lead.
You Saudi. Got a nigga milk the clock out.
Buzz, man, I'm one of 60 points, bro.
Oh, did you get it?
Nah, I gotta score 2 touchdowns some way, somehow.
And how much time left?
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Taken in the end zone.
This possible.
He ain't throwing no pick, man.
Shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here come the Lions.
That motherfucker playing smart. About to send the house right here.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Man, I'm sorry, man. They keep calling outside.
Forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Operating from the gun, Wilkins. He's going to air one out. And this is caught.
Man, they keep letting this nigga burn me, bruh.
What a catch. Give him 30 yards there. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
Sent that possession blitz on his ass.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Nigga want to keep playing games, man.
To throw on second down. Wilkins. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
He a bomb, man. I'm ready to let this nigga score, man.
Come back and wrap up garbage time after
milking the clock.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a handoff is
And that soft ass hit, man. Get this soft ass hit, y'all.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything.
This nigga milking the clock, man. He a bomb, man. He about to let all the clock run out. He a straight bomb, man.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Wow! Get the... Man.
It's a gain of 14 there. And the Lions are going to have a first.
Hey, how you run commit? How you run commit? How you run commit? Come on, tell me fast. Tell me fast. Fuck, man. I'm about to just sign up in field goal position, man. This nigga bomb, man.
Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank,
You don't even want me to have the ball.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air on second down.
Interception. Give me that bitch, you bum ass nigga. Go, boy, run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Go, boy.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
On the NFL scoreboard, they're in the fourth quarter in Philadelphia. And the Falcons sort of opening things up there. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. Now back to throw. That's caught inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
10 yards still left on second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop
What's the score? I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who have, hey, listen, get the points for me.
How many you score?
They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Okay.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It's 27 seconds left, bro.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
I'm just happy I saw that. I'm just happy I saw that, so now I know I'm allowed to do it. That's all I wanted to see. That's good.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's all the way to be.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
I would have did that to Weezer all game.
What?
You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment.
Oh yeah, I had let me score, man. Tired of nigga having the ball, man.
Thank you, brother. On the season for them.
Nigga bum. He had the ball too long.
Trigger puller for MVP.
And now here comes Kansas City. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one deal here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We got a game in hand, and that's what they're going to want to do now. To put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire.
Oh, shit.
And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And then Kingblue called timeout.
That bitch, hey, he said the mega blitz on me, bruh. Oh, this nigga think this shit sweet, huh?
Oh my God. Man, you see this stat
Pop ass nigga. Pop ass nigga. Pop ass nigga.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score.
Truth be told, man, I'm going for my 60.
But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen.
That's what it looked like, don't it?
Each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Swooping from work, they told you don't worry about it.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points.
Anything's possible, man. Hey, Unreal. One thing for sure, two things for certain, man. I'm not a liar.
You know, there's one time when I played Brandon.
See, I thought I was about to be a liar.
And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said,
hey, Twan.
What's up with it, bum?
Feels like that type of situation.
Hey, man, hey.
What,
Let me get my touchdown, man.
I ain't give you no fucking touchdown, nigga. I just only did that because that nigga right there said he scored 55. Fuck. Bum ass nigga. If that nigga wouldn't have said he scored 55, I wouldn't have let your bum ass score. The fuck? Fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Oh, you playing right now? You playing?
Huh? Give me that pick, nigga. These niggas dropped it.
Nah, come on, we playing. As soon as the game over, we playing right now.
Not even westbound. It was the other niggas that missed it first.
Well, we ready? Oh, now we ready right now.
Hey, I thought you was gonna slow Bush down, bro. I don't know that. That nigga damn sure ain't slowing down. I'm about to put 8 in the box on you. Go ahead, run around that shit. But that was a strategy to put 8 in the box. Like I ain't about to run around that shit.
And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, right around that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga 8 in the box, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, that motherfucker. Hey, he was sorry when I ran that goal line defense and caught that pick.
For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Don't log out, don't do nothing except the work. Send, then take you out to bed, take your lady where she need to go tomorrow.
Damn, what's up with Scrooge and
It's slow for that.
391. That wasn't bad, was it? If I knew he had 391, I would have ran for 9 more yards for the 400.
391 and 5 touchdowns. Lord Jesus. Hopefully the 2 fumbles take him from being player of the week. Because if my guy can win player of the week, he might skip a development.
It ain't no fight. He will. It is rookie.
Yeah, you're a rookie.